Hey everybody, it's the old man talking to you again. Hope you're all well, staying healthy. Today I got some advice for you on the proper care and safe handling of ladders. Now the first piece of advice is please, if you're not comfortable on a ladder, if you're not sure of your balance, stay off of a ladder. Don't even use a step ladder. Get on your magic light box, make a few taps, get the pro to come in, and whatever ladder work you need to be done, have them do it. But for the rest of you, you might be a homeowner or you might be a professional contractor. I've got some good advice in this video about the proper care and the safe use of ladders. Let's get to it. All right, before we get started, just a couple of things about ladder safety. Number one, if you're not comfortable on a ladder, you don't have one, you don't want to be on one, don't climb a ladder. Get your friend who's a contractor to come over and help you, or pay someone to do whatever job you have. Myself, I was 10 years old. Uncle Fred taught me how to work on ladders. So the first thing about a ladder is it's got 4 points of contact. It's got 2 feet on the ground, which is where yours should be, and 2 of the rails against the surface that you're working, in this case, the side of the house. All 4 of those need to be in contact, and you want the ladder to be perpendicular to the house, straight up and down. The second rule is one hand for you, one hand for the company or for your work. Never take both hands off the ladder. I'll demonstrate. One hand for the company, one hand for me, it's holding on. One hand for the company to do the work. One hand for me, I'm holding on. Never do this. That's bad, that's how you fall. You want the ladder to be straight, perpendicular to the siding. Now, if you get on uneven ground, you can see that's tipped. You don't want to climb that, so you need to make it level, which is stand it up level. Get a piece of wood spacer wider than the foot of the ladder. There you go. Now it's square to the house. Pull it away this way. And now you're good to go.
You also want to make sure to check the angle of the ladder against the house. This angle should be somewhere between 20 and 45 degrees to ensure safety. You also want to check the bottom feet, which are on the ground, to make sure that the soil, the ground, whatever you're on, is solid and it's not going to shift. If it's not solid, you may want to block those 2 feet with a wedge. Here's a situation where we want to make up the difference between 1 step height in order to keep the ladder stable on that stairway. The idea is to use different pieces of wood to make up the difference between the top of one stair and the top of the next stair. Once you think you're in place, you can take another piece of wood, lay it across the top, and that will tell you whether it's level. The safest way to move a ladder is like carrying a suitcase. You want to slip your arm through the top part, grab a rung below it, use your other hand to steady the ladder and balance it so it's over your shoulder and over your feet. Then your feet do all the work. Then set the ladder down, position it against the house, and because this is on a hillside, we want to make sure to stabilize it with a spacer underneath the rail that is on the downside of the hill. By doing so, you can stabilize the ladder, make it safe. A stepladder is shorter, but all rules still apply. The 2 feet have to be secure on the ground, and then the 2 points of contact should be against the house. Also, check the angle of the ladder against the house, and that angle should also be between 20 and 45 degrees to ensure safety. When a stepladder is open in the standalone position, it still has 2 points of contact on the ground and another 2 points of contact on the ground. So all 4 points of contact are on the ground to make it stable. Also, you want to make sure that the locking mechanisms on the side rails keep it locked so it doesn't open or close while you're climbing up or down the ladder. And please read the warnings. Do not stand at or above the level. You can lose your balance and fall. A step stool is still a ladder and has 4 points of contact on the ground where the feet meet the ground and keep it stable. When you're purchasing a step stool, please make sure to get one that has a handrail. This will help you to go up and down those 2 stairs and to also hang on to while you're doing work. Okay, let's review and see if we've learned how to not fall off of a ladder. A small step stool set on a hillside with no leveling blocks. Everything looks fine here. The ladder is secure and properly set. What could possibly go wrong? What? Both hands working? Uncle Fred said hang on to the ladder with one hand.
Wow. Nothing busted.
A stepladder set up on a hillside without leveling the feet?
Ugh.
Getting up the ladder and doing the work is only half the job. Once the work is done, you want to come down nice and easy and check your last step onto the ground, or else this could happen.
All right, so there you have it. Some advice on the proper care and the safe use of ladders. And remember, there's 2 good things about advice. The first is, it's free. The second is, you don't have to take it. It's the old man talking to you again. Hope to see you again next time real soon.